from the campus of Douglas High School in Box Elder, South Dakota, to bring you tonight's girls Class AA action featuring the visiting T area Titans coming in this one 4-0, beating some good teams, the likes of Huron, one of the teams that they beat quite handily, and the host Douglas Patriots, who come into this 0-3, coming off a tough loss against Gering, Nebraska, right before the break. So this one looks to be a good contest here on this, what turned out to be a pretty foggy Friday. Talking to Titan head coach Taylor Fechner, he did share that it was a pretty uneventful ride, which is good, and they didn't run into any fog until just a little bit beyond Wall to the west. So that's thank goodness that the Titans were able to travel safely. Also coming from the east for a doubleheader weekend is the Watertown Arrows, who will be here on the campus of Douglas High School tomorrow afternoon. As we get set for this one, as we said, Douglas Patriots coming into this one under seventh-year head coach Mike Clark, looking for their first win of the season. And the T area Titans look to continue their unbeaten season early on here in 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year from our outstanding production team of Jacob and Cooper. They'll be running the cameras and the production tonight. As ever, we would like to thank those of you that follow your high school on Life Ticket for following us not only as a platform to follow your favorite team, but as a classroom for these students to learn the craft of sports broadcasting. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with the lineups. You're following Douglas Patriots basketball on liveticket.tv.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the urgency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicide distress or emotional crisis. All types of calls are anonymous to connect you to programs and support of hope, values, and faith. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out and need help today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back to Douglas High School. As we finish the sportsmanship message from the South Dakota High School Activities Association, we're set to tip off here in Class AA girls basketball action. And before that, we will turn it over to the public dress announcer and the Star Spangled Banner.
Today's contest will be conducted under the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We'll stay right here for the national anthem, and we'll bring you starting lineups.
We begin today with the playing of our national anthem. To remind all in attendance that the proper respect is to remove your hat or cap, stand at attention, face the flag with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active military personnel may salute as tonight's national anthem is performed. Recorded by the Douglas High School Melody Shop under the direction of Miss Jennifer Stelzing. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's fire glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Nice rendition of our national anthem by Douglas Chorus Group.
Shaylee LaCroix,
Shout out to that group. Fine job.
Alexis Johnson, Libby Stone, Lexi
Douglas Patriots cheerleading squad will be introduced before we get to the starting lineups.
Morgan DeMars,
We'll mark those starters, be able to share those with you as we get the game started.
Dupa, Zoe McCausland, Lily Summers, and Elizabeth Militello. Cheers coached by
Also
Jen
tonight in the Black Hills area going on other girls basketball contests. The Rapid City Crosstown rivalry match is going on where Rapid City Stevens is playing visitor to the host, Rapid City Central. So if we're able, we'll try to give updates for that contest. If we're able and it does not take away from this one here that we have going.
Senior guard. Number 13, Grace Bayless,
So over the Titans, Anna Bindi will get to start,
and number 20, Emma Lindgren.
along with number 3, JC Babb. And with the lights going low, we'll try to get you the rest of those T-area Titan numbers. Emma Lindgren was one of them. So Douglas Activities Office plays a nice hype team video on the scoreboard prior to this one. Can you screen that? We'll try to show you what we're looking at here a little bit better so you can Sorry, we just got the tail end of that. Our producer Cooper was trying to get right on that and get everybody a shot of the nice video done there by the Patriots.
And now, let's meet your Douglas Patriots starting lineup.
Now the lineup for the Patriots.
Forward, Schroyer.
Terrence Schroyer will get the start. 5'8" guard. Emma Blazier, a senior 5'4" guard. Ramsey Johnson gets the start, another senior 5'5" guard.
Olivia Harris. And number 41, junior Riley LaJoy.
So rounding out the lineup for the Patriots, number 24 senior 5'8" guard forward Olivia Harris, and junior 5'11" Riley LaJoy. Also out there for the Titans, Ellie Clayberg, before the lights got shut off on us. And number 13, Grace Belas. That'll round out the starting five. Once again for the T-Area Titans coming in, there was 4-0. Your starters, number 3, J.C. Babb, senior guard. Number 5, Anna Bindi, senior guard. Number 11, Ellie Clayberg, another senior guard. Number 13, Grace Belas, a sophomore guard. And number 20, Emma Lindgren, a sophomore guard. T wins the tip-off, knocked out of bounds. Nice hustle play there by Emma Blazier, number 5 for the Patriots. T will inbound the ball. Go over the top. They'll get that one out to Bindi. Bindi backs it out to Babb. Babb will run the offense. Drive there by Lindgren. Long three by, that's Clayberg. She puts it up no good. T gets the rebound at it. Bounce out to Harris. Harris double team. She'll stop her dribble. Ask for help from Blazier. Blazier will come back and provide support. She'll set it up at the bottom of the logo. She gets it down into LaJoy. LaJoy kicks out. Harris, 3-ball. Douglas on the board first. 3 from senior Olivia Harris. 3 right back for the Titans. That's off back iron. That was Bindi. She'll chase her rebound, but she can't get it. It'll be out of bounds. Ball over to the Patriots. They lead 3-0 early in this one. 7:14 to go. From the Douglas Patriots gym. This one gets into Harris. She's looking to break the press. The count is on. Once that shot clock gets to 25, it's going to be over, or it's going to be 10 seconds. It should, almost. Just got it over. LaJoy will take the ball strong. She'll get it to number 1. That's Schroyer, who tough miss on the layup. Little Euro step by number 10, Johnson. It's stolen away. Break for the Titans. That's number 11 with the left-handed layup. It's off. Clayberg couldn't convert. And too bad for the Titans. They did everything right. Nice press breaker there for the Patriots. It gets up to Schroyer. She kicks back out to Johnson. Over to Blazier. Blazier wants to go to the hole. Does. Harris, 3. That one's going to be long. And good rebound there by Bindi. Bindi's going to sprint down the floor. She'll get it to Babb. Babb for 3. That one's just off. Good rebound by Lindgren. Lindgren goes up, and she's going to get the foul. And that's going to be on Patriot, I believe, number 10. Ramsey Johnson. Let's see who they give it to. And that's going to go on Schroyer. And to the line will go Lindgren. She'll miss the first. Seconds up. And good. So 3-1 early on here. Douglas again facing pressure. LaJoy will try to beat it. She does. To Blazier. Blazier tries a bounce pass, but great anticipation by Clayberg. She'll bring it straight up. Lindgren on the bounce. She gets popped again. That's going to be Harris this time. Just was a step too late getting there and caught Lindgren on the way up. Emma Lindgren hustling in transition, and both Bindi, Babb, and Clayberg have been able to bring the ball off the missed shots down the floor. Now that she's warmed up, Lindgren has made 2 in a row. 3-2 Patriots. Lindgren goes to the stripe for her second throw. Try to tie this one up. 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's good. And the press is on again. Schroyer, she looks back, throws it over, too high. Lindgren with another shot attempt, and this one's good. And we're going to have a timeout called by Patriot coach Mike Clark. We'll be right back to Patriot girls basketball following these words. You're following basketball on liveticket.tv.
This is probably 88 feet. It's 90. Stevens is 90.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Welcome back to Douglas High School. In this one, Douglas came out with a big three from Olivia Harris to open up the scoring and have the lead. And then behind the sophomore 5'5" guard, number 20, Emma Lindgren, 3 free throws out of 4 and a fast break basket. Patriots trail 3-5, and the Titans will come out and put on their pressure. Under the basket will be Johnson. She thinks about going long over the top. She goes short to Blazier. Blazier tries to use the screen. Lindgren's right there. Good pressure in the backcourt. Over to Harris. Harris looks to take on the ball. She does. Throws one up. It's not there. She follows and gets her rebound. She'll get it to Schroyer. Schroyer trying to get it down to LaJoy. She does. Right there is Bindi, and that's going to be a tie-up. And the possession arrow looks like it's going to stay with Douglas here, as they'll keep the ball into the basket. Johnson will stand on the R of Patriots, and she'll throw it wide to Blazier for 3, just off the back iron. Good rebound by LaJoy. She tries to get it out, and it's going to be another jump ball. This will go to the Titans. That was the hustling Emma Lindgren that got in there and foiled Riley LaJoy's attempt. She thought she had an offensive rebound. So did I, and Lindgren just kind of came out of nowhere. Now bringing the ball up will be Clayberg. She'll get it to Lindgren. She gets a nice screen from Bindi. Rolls her top. Blazier with a little poke away there. Good hands. Bindi, she looks. She's going to cross over Clayberg for 3. Rolls out, but right there is Bindi. Bindi looking to dribble around. She gets Clayberg. Clayberg goes to the hole. She trips, falls, no call. Harris comes out of it, and she'll get the ball up the floor. She'll go to Schroyer. Schroyer quick, too good. Taryn Schroyer with her first 2 of the night. Douglas has tied it back up 5-5, and now Johnson with the steal. She'll take it to the hole. No foul called. And it comes right back down. We're at a frenetic pace here. Clayberg will get it back out to Bindi. A long 3, just off. Blazier in there for the rebound. We're going to get a jump, and that's Patriots ball based on the possession arrow. 4:27 left to go in the first. 5-5, but it feels like about 12-10 with how fast it's been up and down the court. And both teams have missed a few shots. A lot due to the pressure. Now some subs in for Douglas. Ashlyn Blasius will come in, as well as, that's number 32, I believe, Melton. We'll make sure we get that number. Yep, 32, Madeline Melton. Harris looks, kicks out to Blasius looks to go low, has to kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson keeps the dribble, goes up strong. No foul, it goes up again. Doesn't go in. She's frustrated. A lot of hard work there by the senior 5'5" guard, Ramsey Johnson. She would not be denied having a chance to score. And the ball will stay right here with the Patriots, knocked out of bounds by the Titans. Gets right into Harris. Little left-handed layup. No good. Out of there comes Lindgren. She'll go all the way. She's bumped by Blazier. Nice job there by the sophomore Emma Lindgren just to put a pause in her dribble. Blazier was in recovery speed and just couldn't slow down. Ran into her. Easy call. Good foul. She'll go to line for 2. And Lindgren's been shooting well from the line here. And she'll make another one. Oh, check that. Lindgren is out. That's Grace Bilius with the free throws. The ponytail sometimes makes it hard for me to see there's a nice pass from Harris over the top to Johnson. Thought about shooting, doesn't. Harris will pull it. Oh, doesn't get it. Rebound comes to Bilas. Bilas will push it out to Bindi. Bindi over to Kleberg. Kleberg finds Bindi. Bindi on the drive. No call, no foul. Missed it. Good defense by the Patriots. Harris comes down, and she's going to get the ball poked away, but due to the foul, number 11, senior guard, Ellie Kleberg for the Titans. In for the Titans also is Jana Van Lacken, giving them some size, 5'9" freshman guard. She'll be guarding the ball here as Blazier tries to put it in. She does. Harris wanted a double, not there. Long layup, not there. Van Lacken, good outlet pass to Bindi. Bindi on the run, 2 points. Great pass and vision by number 15, the freshman Jana Van Lacken, and a really good finish by the senior guard, Anna Bindi. And now they have the trap on. Douglas will get out of it, but they'll get right back into a trap. The length of Van Lacken causing some problems. She gets it to Lindgren. Lindgren right back to Van Lacken. Van Lacken with a short on the finish, but right there is JC Babb. And she'll push it out to Emma Lindgren, who drains the 3 ball. It's 5-12 now. And the Hawking defense pressure of the Titans knocks the ball out of bounds again. It'll remain Douglas ball, but nothing's been easy. Everything's been disruptive. Now checking in for the Titans, number 22, senior forward, Presley Benning. Checking in for the Patriots, Carly Hartley. So for the Patriots, we have Blasius, Hartley, Schroyer, Melton, and Johnson. Another poke away. Van Lacken over to Lindgren, but it's knocked away by the Patriots. So frenetic pace here, back and forth. For the Titans, you have Lindgren, Van Lacken, Bilas, Benning, and they go to the floor again. And I think there's a timeout there. And also Babb. So in the mix of all that chaos and the ball floating around, head coach Taylor Fechner calls a timeout. We'll be right back to Douglas Girls Patriots basketball. You're following on liveticket.tv.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
We're back. Had to do a little hair preparation study so I can differentiate numbers as the ponies or the braids cover them, but now that's the braided Grace Bilas who will bring the court up, but that's also JC Babb with some braids. That one's off. And a travel on Van Lacken. So the ball will be inbounds for the Titans. Lindgren will get set to put it in. Little screen there by Van Laken. Kick out. She has it open three. She doesn't take it. Little hop skip, no dribble. And that one's just, almost in and out for Kleberg, who's just been a little off on her threes. Nice job there of splitting the defenders to break the press to Harris. Johnson will try to take the ball in, but right there is quick hands of Presley Benning. He'll push it up, and that's J.C. Babb, the senior guard. Van Laken takes a bounce underneath. Nice pass. 4 Patriots there on the floor, and we're going to get a jump, and this time it's going to stay right down at that end with the T-area Titans. Good pass in. Benning did a nice job to handle that ball, but immediately 3 Patriots collapsed on her, and she did well to keep the ball. Now coming in will be Belos, who doesn't have braids, so I'll try to keep this straightened out, along with Kleberg, Lindgren, Bindi, and Benning. Over the top to Schroyer. Schroyer with the layup, and good. Much needed 2 points for the Patriots. Kleberg comes right back. Swing pass out. Number 13, Belos, and good. Drains a 3. And they come right back down with an answer. 50 seconds to go. Skip pass over to Hartley. Hartley goes on the floor. Could we have an over and back? We don't. Harris kind of boxed out. That's Belos from getting to the ball, and Belos taps it out. 47 seconds to go. Patriots go to Schroyer. They go now and break the press to Hartley. Hartley Black to Blasius. Schroyer. Harris will turn and face the basket. She tries to force it, and it goes out of bounds. With 33 to go, shot clock's off. T can hold for one here, or they can take best shot. Nice job by Presley Benning. She gets a nice applause from her teammates. Got some good minutes in there for the Titans. Bindi now, with no pressure, will get it in to Belos. To Lindgren to Belos. Now Slykehouse is in. Lindgren over to Bindi. Bindi on the cut around. Belos takes it in strong. Pass down. Reverse layup attempt by Lindgren. Not there. 12 seconds on the clock. Patriots have a chance. Right there is Lindgren, and she's going to get fouled. And there's still 1 to give, so it'll be the Titans' ball underneath. But plenty of time here for a set piece. 9.2 to go. That's the first on Johnson. Team 4th. And 1 on the Titans. Comes out. Bindi. A little push over. Slykehouse. Bindi wide open for 3. It's good! At the buzzer. The senior guard, Bindi, scores, and I think we got the score given to the wrong team here. My math says 18-7, but we'll see what the official score book has. That is the end of the first. The visiting T-Area Titans, 18. The Douglas Patriots, 10 is what it says on the scoreboard. We'll be right back. You're following Raider Girls Basketball on LiveTicket.tv.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose your next big adventure or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the reliable protections to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. Self-controlled, family-owned Bowie Foods.
back here. Douglas High School Gymnasium. Happy New Year. Looking for a great year of high school basketball to finish out this 25-26 school year. Officials for tonight, Royce Wurtzer, Dave Burnett, a lot of experience there. And the third official, I don't have it on the sheet, and a little too far away. I will try to get that. Yeah, Bindi will put it in to Babb. Babb back over to Bindi. Bindi over the top. Good three, just off, heels off by Clayburgh. She's been so close. Skip pass, Lindgren, she'll take it baseline. Kick back out to Clayburgh. Clayburgh pop over to Bindi. Quick three. Good! El Fuego feeling it is the senior 5'7" guard, number 5, Anna Bindi for the Titans. Johnson will bring it up. She'll get it over to Blasius. Blasius on the bounce. Looks over to Schroyer. Schroyer surveys back to Blasius. Looking to go down into Harris. She does, but right there is Lindgren. Timed her jump perfectly, and that gets it up. Nice pass back to Lindgren in the paint. No call, she's short. Great pass from Babb, and we're going to have a foul. Nope, we're going to have the ball knocked out of bounds. No foul, but the Titans can set up their press with 7 to go here in the half. Hartley knocked away. Right over to Blasius. Blasius gets it over the timeline. Good defense by J.C. Babb. Now up top is Belos. Down Lindgren. Clayburgh, but also on the line. Barnett. Mr. Barnett just says, great defense. Holding that legal guarding position was number 20, the sophomore, Emma Lindgren. And Schroyer just ran out of real estate, dribbled it out of bounds. Turnover. And the Titans will look to grow their lead. Babb will run it up. Clayburgh thinks about it. She's open. Back to Babb. J.C. Babb, the senior guard, gets it back to her teammate, senior guard. Lindgren underneath, just off. And LaJoy with the strong rebound for the Patriots. She gets it over to Blasius. Now gets it to Blazier. Blasius. Back to Blazier. Harris really working hard trying to get the ball in the post. LaJoy now joins her in there, but Blazier gets it over the top to Harris. Harris kick back out. 3, just off. And hustling for the rebound is Grace Belos. Nice pass up front, but a little push. But going to say out of bounds. Patriots. Clayburgh went in the air. Looked like she got pushed. Could have been her momentum. At any rate, it's turnover back to the Patriots. Blazier will take it out underneath the basket. She finds Schroyer. Run and jump, now press here. LaJoy will take Bindi on the bounce. And right there to corral it is no jumps. They'll give her the steal. Is Babb. She'll take it all the way, but it's knocked out of bounds by Blazier. Good defense there by Emma Blazier, the 5'4" senior guard for the Patriots. Held her ground. Another turnover. And Babb will take the ball out. She'll get it to Clayburgh. Clayburgh over to Belos. Clayburgh, long 3. Good! Ellie Clayburgh, the 5'7" senior, finally finds her range. She's been close on a lot. Takes the lead to 17 here. Harris, quick out. Blazier, good looking 3, just up. Good rebound by LaJoy. Underneath, official says blocked, and out of there will be J.C. Babb. She'll swing it over to Bindi. Bindi thinks about a long 3, takes it. One's just off. She's been hot. Harris, good rebound. She'll take it all herself. Now Clayburgh comes to attack, and she runs right into Babb, who held her ground, but good-looking basket there by Olivia Harris, off-balance basket. Titans, boy, they don't take any time to get the ball up the court. Belos was up there so fast. Kick it back out to Babb. Missed the 3. Out of bounds off the Patriots. Stay right here. In for the tee is Tatum Slykehouse will check in, along with the freshman, Jana Van Laken. So the senior guard, Tatum Slykehouse and Van Laken. enter the lineup. They'll just get it over the top to Van Laken, who takes it to the hole. Little short jumper. Doesn't find air, partially blocked, and Harris alertly grabs it before it goes out of bounds. To Blasius to Blazier. Blazier speeding up, and we're going to get a block foul on Slykehouse. Blazier was a little out of control. Slykehouse just slid, just couldn't get her feet over, put her hand out to try to poke at the ball, and that's a foul on her. Team's first of the quarter, her first. Blazier puts it in. Tough pass, but gets it to Melton, who's now in for the Patriots. Blazier looking on the bounce. Swing pass over to Melton. Melton lost it on the dribble. Here comes Babb right to the hole. Left-handed layup in and out. And a good rebound there by Melton. Blasius will bring it up. She'll look to get it to Blazier. Nope, goes back to Melton. Good idea there. Good decision. Melton tries a pass. It's stolen by Belos. Belos. Clayberg. Oh, just off back iron. Babb with a tough rebound. Bodies on the floor. No calls. We'll get it all sorted out. And when they do, there's some more on the floor, and it's going to be a foul on Slykehouse. Lofted ball. Slykehouse just came with so much momentum she couldn't slow down. That's her second, team second. And we're going to get a timeout here with 3:49 to go in the half. Douglas Patriots 9, T-Area Titans 24. You're following Douglas Patriots basketball on liveticket.tv.
Up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill you. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome back to Douglas Patriot Gymnasium. They'll take the ball out. They'll get it in to Blazier. She'll walk it over the timeline, kick it over to Melton. Melton looks to go inside to Harris, not there. Baseline drive, and it's going to be stolen. Knocked away by the Titans, picked up by Lindgren. Belos over to Lindgren. Now in is Benning again. She had a good first quarter. Clayberg. Belos. Belos off the bounce. Clayberg, three! Just off again. Blazier to Melton. Melton in trouble. She gets it to Blasius. Van Laken almost there. Good defense. Great defense by the sophomore guard, Grace Belos. She beat the dribbler to the spot, and Douglas, unfortunately, they dribbled the ball on the line, and it's a turnover. Actually, that's Eliana Summers. Good take by Van Laken, but Blazier was set, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Good aggressive take to the hole, just Blazier beat her to the spot. Got set, and that'll be the third foul of the quarter on the Titans, and they'll set up their press again. Presley Benning did a nice job there to hustle back, take the long ball away from the Patriots and guarded Melton. Blasius gets it over to Summers. Summers set the ball at the top of the point, tries to get a Harris. She does. Harris looking to shoot, has to get it back to Summers. Over to Blazier. 10 on the shot clock. Blazier will put one up, and she's fouled. That one's going to go on J.C. Babb. Good little crossover dribble there by Blazier. And Babb just couldn't get back to the spot. And that one's off for Blazier. Coming in for the Patriots is going to be, it looks like Johnson. And Blazier will go to the stripe for her second. Good release on that one, and it's good. That looked good from the get-go. That'll be Blazier's first point. 10-24. Belas. Clayberg, long three, off the back iron again. Good job by Belas with the little scoop, layup and in. Good persistence, right spot, right time for Grace Belas. 10-26 here with 2 to go in this half. Johnson over to Harris. Harris to Blazier. Blazier with the three. It's off the rim, and here comes Babb. She'll get it over to Benning. Takes it. Clayberg takes it to the hole. Runs into a host of Patriots. No call, and it'll stay tight and ball. Bindi will come in for Benning. 1:41 to go. Titans up by 16. Press has been formidable. Not the tallest or longest team, but so quick and in the right spot. Good little layup attempt there on the switch by Ellie Clayberg. She'll go up. It'll be harm, no hoop. That one will go on number 14, Kalani St. Andre, who's checked in for the Patriots. First one good by Clayberg. She'll step up here for the second. That one is in and out, so she'll make one of two, and Douglas will be on the line, and the ball will go right back. Right back to the Titans. Long three, off. But right there is Belas. Bindi again will take this one. This time she's fouled. Missed the three. Belas got it back to her. She takes it to the hoop strong, and she'll go to the line. She'll step up for her first here. The 5'7" senior guard, Bindi, and this one bounces around and rolls off. And she'll step up here for the second one. Had a good release, just was a little off. That one almost rolls out on Bindi, but thinks better of it because that was a solid-looking shot there from the line. Harris, good job getting it right back to St. Andre. To Schroyer for a nice look. Just can't finish, but she was fouled. And Schroyer will go to the line. And that's going to be on Bindi. That'll be her second. And Schroyer goes to the line, and she'll miss the first one. 1:20 to go. Patriots 10, Titans 28. Terrence Schroyer, number one, the senior guard on the line, and that one's out, but St. Andre is there. Great hustle. Blazier for three, good! Emma Blazier with a laser from three, 13-28. Babb over to Belas. Clayberg, long three by, that's Lindgren. It's not good. Kind of a lockup underneath. And we're going to get a foul on Clayberg, which will send the Patriots the other end as the Titans turned up their defense a notch and got some fouls where they just were a second too late getting to a pressure a jump attack, and Kalani St. Andre will miss her first. At any rate, they fouled more because they've applied more pressure, especially on their press. Now St. Andre looking to convert 1 of 2 here for the Patriots. She does. That's her first points. And it's a 14-point game. Chipping away are the Patriots. Babb. She'll dribble hard in the paint. She'll take it up, and 2! And harm. Hoop and harm there, and an and 1 as Babb went in strong and just willed that ball in. And that foul will be on Schroyer, her second. Harris will come out, so she doesn't get a foul. Another foul for the half. Blazier, St. Andre, Hartley, Schroyer, and Johnson in for the Patriots. Stolen by Babb. Left-handed layup. Good! Instant offense. Senior guard 5'4", J.C. Babb. And the Patriots now trying to get the ball up, down by 18, and they throw it away. But Schroyer is there to take it from Lingeter, and then we're going to get a bump. Babb, that's going to be her third if it's on her. Oh, they have 2 on the board, so I might have an extra one here, but second foul. On Babb. Schroyer misses the first. See if she can convert on her second. And this one's off as well. And hustling down will be Belas. Bindi look for a 3. She'll take 2. In and out. 17 seconds to go. Scrum on the baseline. Schroyer tripped over number 32 in now, Natalie Gass. And it'll stay with the Patriots, 16.6. They'll go long to Schroyer. It goes off her foot. Gass will bring it up by herself here. She'll swing it over to Van Laken. Van Laken thinks about a 3. She'll take it in. Follow. First one not fouled. Followed up. A second shot, and we're going to have maybe a bench warning. Taylor Fechner now getting a little talking to with official Royce Wurtzer. Fechner adamant about protecting his player there as Van Laken looked to get contact on the first and then got her rebound, and the second one was. And so a bench warning does go to Coach Fechner, who voiced his displeasure with no call. So the officials administered that, and Jana Van Laken will go to the line for 2. With 6.6 left here, she'll nail it. And the 5'9" freshman will step up to the line, takes a deep breath. Her throw from the stripe is good. Good looking free throw release there by the freshman. It's 14-34, 20-point lead. Good defense. St. Andre is going to dribble it out of bounds, and the half is over. So at the end of the first half, the Patriots 14, the T-Area Titans 34. 20-point lead, 20-point lead at the half for the 4-0 Titans. We'll come back to talk a little bit of stats after these words from our sponsors. You're following Douglas Patriots girls basketball on liveticket.tv.
Security first. We support all community things like school sports. We also support mobile. Have you ever heard of mobile?
Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing billion methods such as self-account bait stations for termites, live-train treatment for water, Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800.
My goal was 6 minutes. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone facing suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All types of calls are anonymous and be connected to a Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Just like on the field or in the classroom, success comes from teamwork, and that's what winning means to every year. When you're ready for the next move, make the winning play by partnering with Brandy and Lee at New Tax Advantage. Call 605-430-6346.
See us on the big online at CHS and farmers and ranchers will serve the because together we change the world. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative. So farmers support the system and innovative tools, to great access and expertise, to energy solutions, and innovations to empower agriculture. Learn more at CHS.
Great news! I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.com.
Get a sense of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities. Lucky for us,
What model are those?
It's like
can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
At Security First, we support all rules and regulations, like school sports. We also support mobile processes. Have you ever heard of mobile processes about your school playing songs and also popcorn? Any bank these days will snap a picture of the check. Only a community bank will snap a picture of you spilling your nachos as your team scores the goals. Security First, the bank, the cheerleader, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Douglas Patriots Gymnasium here in Box Elder. Both teams out of the locker room. Titans with a 34-14 lead. And Patriots come out and will just be looking to take care of the ball and the pressure. As when they were able to take care of the ball, get out of the pressure, and, get the ball entered and run their offense, they got some shots off. Didn't make them all, but they got some shots off. And I'm sure that's what 7-year head coach Mike Clark shared with his team was, don't panic, take care of the ball, and you can't have you really got to watch the trajectory of your passes. If they've got any air on them, this quick Titan team just seems to, magnetize and find that ball, especially if it's got a little air on it and they have time to track it down. The scorers for the Patriots, Harris leads the Patriots with 5, and seniors Schroyer and Blazier 4 points each. And the sophomore, Kalani St. Andre, came in and made one of 2 free throws to give Douglas their 14. For the Titans, senior guard J.C. Babb with 4. Leading all Titans, senior guard Anna Bindi with 9. Ellie Clayberg, senior guard with 4. Sophomore guard Grace Bilas with 7. Jana Van Lacken, the freshman, with 2. And Emma Lindgren, the sophomore, with 8. And 2 more right there as she'll open the half with the scoring off a steal. And Blazier will bring it up for the Patriots. Emma Blazier, the senior. She stops. Think about popping. She gets it into LaJoy. Good turn by LaJoy, just short. And that ball will go out of bounds. And that's what we're talking about. Douglas did a nice job of breaking the pressure. Blazier was calm. Got a good entry pass into Riley LaJoy. Good position, just was short. And now a 3 from Bindi. That rims out, and LaJoy with a strong rebound. She'll look to establish her presence in this second half. And Blazier will bring it up. As she waits, it looks like LaJoy's waiting to post up here. Johnson takes it off the bounce. She'll kick it over to Harris. Harris gets it over to LaJoy. LaJoy on the bounce, kicks it over to Johnson. She'll go baseline, step out. Little fadeaway jumper and taken down by Lindgren. Lindgren with a little forearm. They call Wolf, but she'll stop her dribble, and Clayberg will be right there. And then the shot from Lindgren is off and rebounded by Schroyer. And Blazier walks it up the court over the timeline. LaJoy with the screen. A look to go back to her, not there. And Blazier tries to find a cutting Ramsey Johnson, but errant pass, turnover. And it'll go back over to the Titans, and that's kind of been the story here tonight. Again, when Douglas is able to settle in, run their offense. They've seen some quality shots. And when they're not able to handle that pressure, the turnover bug has got them. Long three by Clayberg. Good! Ellie Clayberg, the senior guard, comes out firing, and her three is good. 39-14 now. Blazier will try to match with the three. It's hard off the glass, but Harris is there. She'll go behind the line, then drive back in. She'll get it in to LaJoy. LaJoy's pressured right away, and that pressure causes a turnover as Babb is able to step in and steal the ball. She's hawked by two Patriots, and it'll result in a foul, and I believe that's going to be on Harris. As St. Andre comes in, as well as Summers, as well as, I believe that was Melton. And that was Harris. That's her third. Babb. Out to Belas. Shot. Slykehouse. Three! Tatum Slykehouse, the senior guard, launches a three for the 28-point lead, and we're closing in on the 30-point Mercer rule, but there's a foul there. Johnson did a nice job with the handles, and Lindgren comes over and commits a foul. Oh, nope. That's going to be Belas. Belas will pick up her first. Team first. Patriots will inbound the ball. They go in low to Melton. Can't get it cleanly. She tries to kick it out. She does to Kalani St. Andre. Her three is long. And the Titans bring it back down. What a great job. No dribble down the court. 3 passes in a row, just like you write it up. And that's Piper Benning with a good layup on the transition. Melton in the paint. Good. And that is off, and St. Andre will get the board. Still a 28-point lead, and Harris will slow it down. She'll pick up her dribble and get it over to St. Andre. St. Andre tries to dribble it out, and Van Lacken's there. She'll go for a layup. She's bumped by Johnson. And that's going to be on the floor. So it'll be a foul on Johnson. And Jana Van Lacken will go to the line where she made 2 earlier with the good-looking free throw presentation and release. Good rotation there, and that one's in. She's 3 out of 3 to give her 3 points. And Melton out, Schroyer in for the Patriots. Van Lacken will step up to the charity stripe for her second, 4th overall. And that one will find its way to the bottom of the net. 4 in a row for her. That gives her 4 for the night. Blazier surveys. She's guarded by Piper Benning. Good pass over to St. Andre. St. Andre guarded by Van Lacken. She pops the ball away, but it's going to get a reach-in foul. 30-point lead for the Titans, and now official Dave Barnett is going to the table saying it's a running clock unless there's a foul or a timeout or an official's timeout. So, yeah, all the officials are motioning the keep it running. Blazier on the bounce now, and it's stolen away by Babb. Babb will bring it up. She'll look underneath. Good pass to Lindgren, and she'll continue to score. That's 12 for her on the night. The sophomore 5'5" guard, and that one's off, and a good, strong rebound by number 10, Tatum Slykehouse, who had the big 3 earlier. And we're going to have, that would be put in, and that's number 3, Babb, who'll take it up. She'll get it into Lindgren. Lindgren thinks about going straight up, but we're going to have a foul. And I don't know if she's presenting the ball here. We'll see. The foul's on Summers. Subs will come in. Gass comes in. Belos comes in. Benning comes in. Pipe. Nope, she comes out. Excuse me. Let's see who's out there for. It looks like Gass. That one's off. Presley Benning is back in. Bindi, long three. Harris, good! Much needed three. 1948. Bindi will come right back. Can't answer. That goes off the rim. Summers will track it down, and Blazier now. Also out on the court, Clayberg. Belos. Bindi Benning for the Titans. This one popped out. Clayberg thought about three, not there. Gass does a jump stop where she, traditional jump stop, it was 1 and 2. She didn't take a dribble. I don't know if Coach Fechner, she never had a dribble, so she caught the ball and put in 2. I didn't see it, but I'm not down on the court, and that's one of the points of emphasis this year for officials is traveling. Long three by Harris. That one's off. Oh, rebound by Bindi, but Blazier comes in hard and fouls her. That's going to be on Blazier. And that'll send, nope, that's the fourth. One more, and T will go to the other end. Blazier was just trying to be aggressive, go for the ball, and caught Bindi. Belos. To Gass. Gass will take the ball on the dribble. Go up. Can't make it. Blazier hustles in for the rebound. St. Andre. Try to go baseline. She'll stop and pop. That's long. Clayberg with the rebound. Good handles for her. She'll come out of it and get it to Bindi. Bindi stops. Thinks about three. Nope. Get it up to Belos. Belos over to Bindi. Bindi long three. Looks good from here. No, in and out. And just rimmed in and out. It goes up to Schroyer, and that'll be a foul. Clayberg tried to get there, just couldn't get to the spot. That's only the second team foul on the Titans. 4 on the Patriots. Running clock here, 19-48. Patriots trail. And they're just trying to work on some things, and that time the ball goes long. A hustling Kalani St. Andre saves that one from going out. She'll take it all the way to the hole and get no foul. And Benning will come out of there. Belos. Skip pass over to Gass. Gass, three! Just off. I think if the 5'11 senior Natalie Gass scores, the T area bench and fans will go crazy. They wanted that three. Blazier now. Did a nice job here. Had a nice game for the Patriots. She'll get it off to Summers. Summers took an extra step. No travel. Harris, three. Just short. Good look. And Blazier right there for the putback. Blazier will get her 8th point. Bindi stops, pops, not there. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So with the running clock at the end of 3, Douglas Patriots 21, T-Area Titans 48. You're following Patriot girls basketball on liveticket.tv.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no place too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS. Do you have a pest?
Just athletic, got a lot of bounce, quick, disciplined to the ball, good ball handlers, and just have been everywhere a step before the Patriots, who haven't played terrible, just T's pretty good. Johnson, off the pass from Hartley, who's in. LaJoy does a good job putting that one up, and she'll draw a foul. So the senior Presley Benning tried to stay straight up. LaJoy, so strong, got the contact. That'll be a foul on Benning, and LaJoy will go to the line. Riley LaJoy, the junior. This one will be out. So we'll have a running clock here. It's stopped now due to the foul. And LaJoy will miss the second. It doesn't hit rim, so it'll be an automatic inbound for the Titans. In now is Paige Sabers, the sophomore guard for the Titans, along with Gass, Benning, and Slykehouse. And that's going to be a jump, and that'll go to the Titans. Nice job there by a hustling Ashlyn Blasius, the junior guard for the Patriots. Not in the score column, but she's handled the ball really well, helped the pressure, and did a nice job for the Patriots. And now another mark to the table. Not sure what's going on here. I have that 2 on Benning. It looks like we might have a possession question. Issue with the score table. At any rate, they're going to get it sorted out, and we're good to go. That one's up and out right there. Put back, and a foul. Yeah, Johnson came over just a little late, and Piper Benning, the sophomore, had established really good position underneath and went up strong, but got fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. She'll miss the first one. Up with the second. That one looks good, and it gets netted. And Piper Benning gets on the score sheet for the Titans. Her first point of the night. It's 21-49. Harris dribbles around. Nice pass to LaJoy. Kick out. Johnson open for 3. That one's off. And nice rebound there by Sabers. Sabers will bring it down. Johnson with the good hustle, and they'll cause a turnover. She'll get it to Hartley. Hartley pushes it up to Harris. Harris goes baseline. Blocked by Gass, but gets the follow-up. Good persistence there by Harris, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Mike Clark. You're following Patriot Girls Basketball on liveticket.tv.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Welcome back. Douglas Patriots 23, T Area Titans 49. T will have the ball, and that's number 4, who's they dipped into the JV roster, not on my plate, but we'll get it to number 14. Long 3, that's off. Good rebound there by Sabres. And that's in. And that was, I believe, Shong who's in for the Titans. Johnson with 2. Good take by the Patriots senior. It's up and a foul. Daphne. And what's the last name? Fans, help me so I can make sure everybody back in T can know that Daphne Decker is in the game. Had a good hustle point there. Benning goes to the line. She'll miss the first. And that one looks good. And that one's off too. 25-52. Harris brings it up. Decker will come out and guard her tight. Good defense. And we're going to get a foul and 1. So Harris will get the hoop and the harm. Decker worked hard. Looked like she was in good position, but just at the end, officials say anytime you bring the arm down, it's an easy call, and that's looked like to be what happened, as there's a line change here for the Patriots. 4:51. It doesn't feel like a running clock. The only things that stop it are timeouts and free throws, and we've had a lot of those. So Harris will go to the line to try to convert on the traditional three-point play here. That one's up, looks good, but it's off. Harris takes it in. Good little floater, not there. Good rebound by Piper Benning, the sophomore. And she'll push it up the court. Tries to go all the way right there underneath. Not there. Gass again, and Gass will get fouled. And just where the T bench is right below us, and I think they're poised to go crazy if their senior teammate scores here. A couple times they were ready. Let's see if she can convert 100 free throws. First one is good. So the 5'11 senior forward, number 32, Natalie Gass, gets on the board for the Titans. And a nice little roar from her teammates on the bench. Second one is off. St. Andre gets it up to Summers. Summers over to Schroyer. Schroyer down to Melton. Melton kick out. Blazier, good defense, short. And they're going to have Pashong stepping out of bounds. There was some contact there, but ball's going to go back to the Patriots as Summers will step down below the line for the Patriots. She kicks it out. St. Andre thought about it. Blazier, long three, no. Right there is number 12 for the Titan Sabre. She gets it up to Decker. Decker, two hoop and harm for number 4, Daphne Decker. She'll go to the line to try and convert the traditional three-point play. And again, a shout out to the nice fans that made sure I had the name. That was a great finish there by Decker. And she'll convert the free throw, and she'll get 3 points here. 27-56. Drive in, kick out. Schroyer thought about it. She'll take it to the hole, and a foul. I believe that one's going to go on Gas. So the clock will go until the player is presented with the ball. And then stop, and Schroyer is in and out, and she has a look of frustration. She's had about 4 other attempts that were just like that. And that one is off the back iron and into the hands of Decker, who goes up to Benning. And Benning thought she got fouled, but it's a travel. And Blazier and the Patriots will take it out. Again, the clock will run because it's not a foul or a timeout here. Blazier fires a pass over to Kalani St. Andre. Great hands by her. Now, Schroyer didn't know she's going to drive or shoot and got her feet caught up, walked. And with 2 to go here, Douglas Patriots Gymnasium, 4-0 Titans. Had a strong shooting effort and a strong defensive effort. Just too much. Gas now will take it to the hole with the Euro push up. Oh, that there. And good rebound on the hustle was St. Andre, and she'll get it to Blazier. Blazier between the legs, step back, 3. Nope, not there. And a great rebound by the junior, Tali Pashong. She'll get it over to Sabres for 3. That's off. That'll go out of bounds to the Patriots with 1:20 to go. As we end up here, I'd like to thank our production team of Cooper and Jacob. Cooper and Jacob, you got to put your name in for Patriot of the Game here. We'll do that towards the end. So we'll have the production team call a Patriot of the Game. And once they let me know who that is, and I concur, we'll go with there. So you guys throw out a number, and we'll see if we can get a Patriot of the Game name for the fans viewing online. Summers does a good job of getting it in. Hartley got open for her. St. Andre stepped back and thought about a near logo 3. Long ball over to Hartley. Hartley on the dribble, and we're going to get an illegal screen by St. Andre. And the clock will keep running because it's an offensive foul. And the Titans are just going to walk this up and hang on to it. With 9 seconds, no, they're going to take it. And Decker takes it to the rack, no foul, and we're going to let this one run out. So there's your final, the final buzzer. Douglas Patriots 27, T-Area Titans 58. The Titans will move to 5-0, and they will travel to Sturgis tomorrow afternoon. And they'll go into Woodall Gym and take on the Scoopers. The Patriots will be back here tomorrow to take on the Watertown Arrows. Cooper, Jacob, did we have a Patriot of the Game? Okay, it's a consensus. Your Patriot player of the game for a lot of hustle, good defense. Senior guard, 5'5", number 10, Ramsey Johnson. Congratulations, Ramsey, on being named the Live Ticket Patriot Player of the Game. Good luck on the rest of your season, and it was fun to watch you hustle out there. That'll do it from us here. We'll be back for the boys' game in just a moment as we reset the production. Again, the final, the T-Area Titans win and move to 5-0. The Patriots go to 0-4.